the woman cut off the hair bitten by the robber. The sleeping robber is unaware of it. She is trying to prevent the robber from finding out she escaped. The woman put the pillow to the bedside position, then tiptoes to open the door of her room. It was the 1529th day that the woman was kidnapped. She goes to the window and asks the girl playing soccer the door for help, but the glass is too soundproof. The girl could not hear the woman's cry for help. She also thought the woman was driving herself away. The woman had no choice but to rely on herself to find the key to the door. She came to a room she had never been in before. It was filled with her picture and a missing person's notice. With nothing to show for it, she went back to the robber's house. She grabbed a pair of scissors and prepared to kill the robber. The robber suddenly turned around. He revealed the keys underneath his body. The woman saw this and carefully took the keys. However, soon after the woman left, the robber woke up in his dream. He saw that his maid had disappeared. Furious, the robber immediately got out of bed to look for. Meanwhile, the woman had already escaped from the cell where she had been imprisoned for 5 years. In a panic, she escaped into a jeep. A car polisher, who noticed the difference, came to the back door and told the woman to get out. The woman had no choice but to tell the truth about her abduction. The car polisher then instructed the woman to climb inside the car. Then he picked up the bucket of water on the ground. The car window was covered with foam water, used to confuse the line of sight. Soon the robbers came running. On a hunch, the robber asked the car polisher about the woman's whereabouts. Faced with an evasive car polisher, the robber concluded that the woman must be hiding in the car. When the robber wiped off the foam and looked inside the car, but was driven away by the car polisher, the robber did not talk nonsense, directly threatened the car polisher with his life to leave. Just as he was about to find the woman inside the car polisher threw a bucket of water in the direction of the robber. At this point, the robber had been completely pissed off. He put the woman behind him and was determined to catch the car polisher, and soon he fell down by the water on the ground. To help the woman buy more time, the car polisher actually provoked the robber until he ran to the police patrolling the roadside. The robber only then stopped. Meanwhile, fear of being discovered, the woman simply hid under the car chassis, and the robbers have also turned back. The robber could only leave unhappily after searching in vain. A short time later, the car polisher came to the car with the police. When the police accused the car polisher of talking nonsense, a hand grabbed the car polisher from under the car. It turns out that the woman had been hiding under the car waiting for help. A few days later, the woman found the car polisher on the side of the road again and brought him a surprise. To express her gratitude to the car mechanic, the woman bought him a brand new car.